I would have liked to learn Tagalog. Um, that would have helped me out a lot more, because I am the advisor for PYC here in Daly City, and we have a lot of a pretty big population of recently arrived Filipino immigrants, especially teens and youth. And I noticed when I first started doing PYC that whenever I'd go to Jefferson and I would go and I would like speak to the Filipino American Club or Philam Club. Um, the first time I ever spoke to Jefferson, I said, what's up, everybody? My name is Vic. I'm with PYC. Da 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 da. And a lot of the kids just looked at me when I said hello, and then they just looked away. And the original advisor for PYC was this guy named Romeo, and he knew a little bit Tagalog. So he came in and he spoke Tagalog, and all of a sudden, like, people were watching him, and people like responded more to him. And I'm not blaming those Filipinos for not wanting to respond to me. As immigrants coming to America, they want to find someone that they can connect to and relate to. So that's why, like, I wish I could speak Tagalog, because it would just help me more be able to relate to them more. Because even though that was like probably 4 or 5 years ago, I'm sure there are still Tagalog-speaking youth at Jefferson, and not only at Jefferson, but all the high schools that wouldn't mind just talking to someone close to their age in their own language. I feel like I somewhat am living the American dream, but there's a catch. My family is pretty, I wouldn't say well off, but like we're not struggling. I have a job right now. I just got my degree, so that means I can look for an even better job. So that's all good. But at the same time, there's still things going on in America, like racism, like people being ignorant. Also, like the stuff that's going on in Arizona, where they believe that if you just a person of brown skin, you should be deported. Like, if that's going on, then how can you call this America? You know what I mean? Like, and then not only that, how can America be a dream if the values of America are so screwed up that millions of teachers are being laid off, and schools are being underfunded, and they're taking money that should go to schools and putting them into war and prisons. So yeah, I mean, I'm living the American dream, but at the same time, can I really consider it a dream at this point? It's hard to say.
Are you happy with your life here in the West Coast of California?
Heck yeah, West Side.
Come on, man.
No, but I mean, really, the times where I've experienced like a bias or a racism, some of those times have been when I've been to the East Coast. Because when I see the West Coast here in California, the education's different. I think people here, especially in the Bay Area, are more aware of how to live around not only Filipinos, but people of different cultures and different races. Plus, it's just a little bit more laid back here on the West Coast. Like, I love being from the West Coast. I love being from California. I love being from Daly City. So, I mean, when you first asked that, I threw it to Doug. But really, like that's how I feel. I love the West Coast, and I can't imagine myself being from anywhere else. I mean, I love everything about the West Coast, flat out. And I think it's benefited me in so many ways. I don't think I would be doing community work or working with kids if I wasn't from here and grew up here and seen the things I've seen and experienced the things I've experienced. So going back to your question,